When it comes to this, Russia-China relationship, the China is now increasing the export of agricultural products, grains, fruits, and vegetables from China to Russia. And my question is, some of the Russian people are saying that they prefer Japanese vegetables and fruits than the Chinese, vegetables and fruits. So some of the Japanese companies are planning to export the so-called vegetable factories, constructing artificially, production of vegetables and fruits. And so do you think there's a possibility that, the agricultural cooperation between Russia and Japan could be, implemented or encouraged?
No, first of all, I wouldn't put in one basket China's fruits and Japanese fruits. These are separate issues. And we have good cooperation with China, including in this agricultural business. But I think there are good prospects for Russia and Japan cooperation. Actually, we are having already some good results. For example, Hokkaido Bank. Hokkaido Bank. They are now producing some agricultural products in Amur region. Amur region. Why? Because in Amur region, as well as in other parts of Far East, we have plenty of land, plenty of water, and good climate. For example, Amur region climate is similar to Hokkaido. Hokkaido climate quite good for agriculture. But you have good technologies, including so-called green technologies, to produce clean products. So this is one good area of cooperation we can develop, and we are ready to develop. Not only Amur region, but also Primorsky Krai, Vladivostok, quite good climate there. So we are ready to do this and supply these products not only to Japan, but maybe to other countries, including soybeans, rice, corn, and some other products. So this is very important area of our cooperation. In addition to that, I just mentioned, maybe without details, that medicine, very important area of our cooperation. We have some achievements, you have some achievements. Also, for example, city management technologies, like, for example, reprocessing garbage and other kind of things. Recycling. You have good technologies. We are interested in this. And some of your companies are ready to supply necessary equipment and maybe to build a special plant in Ural region to produce this. So there are many areas, science and technology, space exploration. Your cosmonaut, astronaut, we call it cosmonaut. Cosmonaut was in International Space Station and was actually the commander recently. Wakata-san, yes. Commander of the space station. So we are ready to continue this kind of cooperation and many other areas. Just do it.
Whenever I visited, Moscow or some other cities, I found so many Japanese restaurants. Japanese restaurants. So the Russian people are becoming more and more fan of the Japanese food. And do you think that Japanese government is promoting the so-called a cool Japan? Cool Japan include food, animation, fashion, whatever. So I recognize in major cities throughout Russia, there are so-called Japan cultural fan clubs. They are reading the Japanese best-selling books and animations. So those grassroots communication between the two countries should be much more encouraged. So you have been to some of those Japanese restaurants in Russia, and also you have been to Russian restaurants in Japan. So the communication through the eating, in that perspective, have you encountered with any
eating and drinking? And drinking maybe.
Drinking as well.
Sake,
Sake, Japanese sake and vodka.
This is also a very promising area of cooperation, but there is a certain inequality here. In Moscow alone, according to some figures, there are 1,200 Japanese restaurants.
Oh, I see.
In Tokyo, maybe 2 or 3.
Only 2 or 3?
Oh, 2 or 3.
Including your embassy?
Yeah, number 1.
Number 1. Yes, yes.
This is not an advertisement,
Okay.
but number 1.
All right,
but this is inequality. But
Yes.
this is good inequality. Why? If people like this food, why not? So we need to increase this cooperation. And also, of course, you mentioned anime and other parts of Japanese culture, quite popular in Russia,
Yes.
as well as Russian culture and music are popular here.